of the context-free grammar. So normal forms of the CFG. There are two different types of normal forms. So already we discussed about the context-free grammar. That is called as a CFG. So there are two important normal forms also available. So one is then the Chomosky normal form, that is called as an CNF. Another one more thing is called as an Kribak normal form. So we will discuss today in this video. We are going to discuss about the Chomosky normal form. So what do you mean by Chomosky normal form means any CFL without empty string generated by the grammar CFGG in which all the productions of the form A derives BC or A derives A. So what is the meaning of this one? Here where capital A, capital B, capital C are the variables and small a is an terminal. So this is a theorem statement. You just note it down. And there is two different formula is there. So what is this? Now? Suppose if the production has a single symbol on the right hand side and the symbol is in terminal, so the production is already in an acceptable form. So how we are going to accept this input signal? So if the production has a single symbol on the right hand side and the symbol is in terminal, then the production is already in an acceptable form. So consider the production of the form, that is A tends to x1, x2, x3 up to xm, where m greater than or equal to 2 if xi is a terminal A and introduce a new variable CA. So the production can be replaced by CA tends to A, which is also acceptable form. Suppose you just see if the variable of the particular production may be greater than or equal to 2, then we need to introduce one new variable called as an CA, and the production can be replaced by CA tends to M, so which is also acceptable form. That is here XA is replaced by CA. So this is a problem. So how we are going to derive the input string? That is consider the grammar G. That is S comma A comma B, A comma B, B comma S. So this is a grammar. So we just have some set of production. S derives BA slash AB, and AB tends to ABB slash BS slash B, and A tends to BAA slash AA slash A, and convert the grammar into CNF. So first you just tell about the theorem. So any CFL without a empty string generated by the grammar G in which all the productions are of the form A derives BC or A derives A. So where capital A, capital B, capital C are the variables and small a is an terminal. So this is a formula. Suppose if the production has a single symbol on the right hand side and the symbol is in terminal, so it should be an acceptable form. Suppose if the production of the form A derives x1, x2, x3 up to xm, suppose if the variables that should be greater than or equal to 2, so at the time you have to introduce one new variable that is called as a CA and replace the production CA by A, which is also XI is replaced by A. So we can take the productions first. Okay, so suppose so we need to convert the productions of the form A derives BC or A derives A. So S derives BA. So we just this is not in a CNF form or Chomosky normal form. To introduce a new variable CB. That is CB tends to be means here S derives CBA. So you just note it down. And another one more thing, S derives AB. So to introduce a new variable CA to assign CA tends to A. So S derives CAA. So CAA you just note it down. Another one more thing is B derives small a capital B capital B. So here the length may be what is the common rule we are following on this? Single terminal and multiple both variables. If it is then it should be an acceptable form. I suppose if the production is not in this form, so you need to convert into this the forms also. You can do this aspects. So you just consider this aspect. So to introduce the new variable CA, and you just here already CA can be replaced with A. So again, I just introduce one new variable that is called as C1. C1 tends to BBB. So B derives CA C1. We can note it down. Another one more thing is B derives B capital S to introduce a new variable CB, and you just introduce that is CB is acceptable form. Another one more next to production A derives BAA. So B is replaced by CB. No need to introduce the new variables. Already those who are using the same variable, you can replace it, no problem. And no problem instead of the terminal. So CB here, and this terminals B can be replaced with CB. And you, yeah, you just note it down. And again, so here you can check it. This is in the right hand side. We may have the three variables. So B derives CA, C2, and C2 tends to AAA. So we just introduce. Another one more thing is next production. A derives to small a capital S to introduce a new variable CA and assign CA tends to A. So A derives to CAS. So A derives A is an acceptable form. So now we just convert into into all the productions is in the form of CNF. So next one is, so this is the exercise. So transform by the grammar with the production. So S derives A, S, A, is A derives small a b a slash a into CNF, or convert the grammar into CNF. So these are all the S derives a b b, or A derives small a capital A class A, and B tends to small b capital B slash B, or convert the following grammar. For your reference, you suppose if any of the grammar may have an empty production, to apply the Chomosky normal form directly, you just convert the Chomosky normal form. You just say apply the simplification of CFG. Then from the resultant grammar, you have to apply for the Chomosky normal form. That's all. Thank you.